Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to more Satisfactory. We have a lot of work to do today and a little bit of time to do it. And I've been doing a little bit of work outside of it, just like I said, I was just getting things more set up and more accurate to what I wanted to do. If you take a look here, I've redone some things. I've gotten rid of the assemblers over there, and I've kind of reorganized the iron setup a little bit. So you got half aches. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, that is a box. Kind of figured that when I didn't get a new viewer. And they didn't say anything, it was right at the start of my stream. Okay. Anyways. Let me take this out of my hand. So they got two smelters there on the far right. Those are going into two constructors to make iron plates. Then you got these two smelters there on the far right going into two constructors to make iron plates. Then you got the two smelters here going into four constructors to make iron rods. And you got the two smelters here going into four constructors to make iron rods to go into six constructors to make iron, or to make screws. It's nice and all, we got six constructors making screws. However, the issue is these are Mark 1 belts. These are 40 screws per minute. These belts can hold 60 items per minute without getting saturation. And there's 3 belts connecting to it for a total of 120. Now that'll be fine if we have Mark II belts, which we have the requirements for, as you can see in the top right corner. So we can get Mark II belts, but we need reinforced iron plates for, which we do not have a build set up for, and that is one of the goals for today. So what we're going to do, and I have a little list here of things I need to do in an order of which I think is reasonable to do them. We're going to turn off these smelters. These smelters are going to go in for the screws, but just so we're not oversaturating and getting things built up over here, we're just going to turn those into standby. The belts will back up all the way to the miner, and the miner will stop on its own, which is absolutely fine. We're not worried about that. We're worried about the belts here getting overly saturated. Over here we have a build set up for our copper. We got one copper node. I believe it was over there somewhere up on that hill. That copper node is a normal, and it's going into two smelters, both at 30 in, 30 out. It's going to, each one is splitting off to go into two constructors to make wire. It's 50 in and 30 out. These two are just going to be taking that wire and going down to the storage area. These two are getting merged together for a total of 60 wire per minute going into here to make 30 cable per minute. And it's going off to our storage area. And I set up a little bit more storage area, more organized. If you couldn't tell, we moved our biomass burners one foundation back just to make the belts here a little bit more nicer. So these are all straight and it's not going over and all that jazz. We have one limestone node right there. It is impure, so it's going to be coming in at 30 per minute. So we have set our constructor here to make 10 per minute, because that'll be 30 per minute in. Okay, so I think that covers everything except for the storage area. Storage area, as you can see, I've been handcrafting some iron plates to try to get the reinforced iron plates up. It's going to be a long time, so I figured I'll just go ahead and handcraft the screws from here on out and let the factory make the iron plates for me, because we need a lot. Because the screws come all the way up here and go all the way to the end. So here we have the storage area. I still have room available to set up awesome sinks, but I'm not worried about that at the moment. If these get built up, it's fine. I only have an awesome sink there because I have 2 belts for screws. One belt's going to a storage area, the next belt's going into the awesome sink to give us some tickets. Okay, so that rounds everything out. And these 2 constructors or storage containers here are just going to be for wire, cable, got concrete, your iron plates, and your iron rods. Okay, that's everything. Recaps everything. So we put the screw smelters in standby. Good. Now we just need to get our biofuel, which we have tons of. And I mean tons of. We have tons of solid biofuel. See those 2 storage containers that are stacked on top of each other? Biofuel. And I mean biofuel. I think this one was what we needed for this. As soon as I put one of these in, it's going to trip because everything's going to try to turn on at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So our max consumption is 78. And we have 340 is what we calculated. Let's get all these full. It should not burn through these quickly since we're not using a lot of them right now. I just realized my list is not complete because we need to get the copper factory set up going. Alright, so let's see how this looks. Alright, so it's going to be burning 4 per minute on the biomass burners. The ones on our hub is going to be burning through less, about 3 per minute. Okay, that's not bad. So these are going to produce. We're going to be making our... Why are you red? Why are you yellow? Oh, these aren't powered. Oh shit. Oh no. What do I need for you? Bit of everything. God. Frick. I forgot when I deconstructed it, I didn't put in more power poles to power them on. We got a little bit of time. Just grab a stack of everything. Actually, I'm going to grab all of my concrete because we don't have a lot, but we need it anyways. No, let me just grab a full stack. Thank you. I don't need screws, but I'm going to be making screws eventually, so let me just grab those. I completely forgot to reset up the power lines. Did everything else except that. I don't see ore coming in yet, so we're still good. These, I'd say all these, but it's really just the screws. Probably do it like this. Then that opens up to keep going that way. Your power, okay. And now that leaves it open that way. Okay. 2. And it looks like everything. Oh, you're not powered. You're not powered. What? Oh, have I messed this up so badly? Sure. Doesn't really matter. I still have room to keep going. Okay, good. Those are not my concern right now. Okay, everything's powered, even though these are not going to be running right now. Those are powered even though we're not going to be using them just yet. Oh, we got ore coming in. Sweet. Now our max consumption is 170. Still going to be about 3 per minute. We need to wait for it to actually burn through. Everything's not even turned on yet. Ore hasn't even gotten to the smelter, so we don't know how much it's going to burn through. Okay. We need to set up these. So I need to go get one of my portable miners, which I have over here. So there's 5 impure iron nodes over here, which we'll probably use for reinforced iron plates and rotors. Just pick up that miner, and we'll grab the rest of this ore. This is what I've been doing to make reinforced iron plates and rotors. That's why I have a little ramp right here. It's bad. We really need to get those going, but I need to get copper going first, and then we need to get screws going, and then we can worry about automating reinforced iron plates and rotors, because I'm pretty sure we need Mark II belts anyways for those. So we're gonna need an abundance of reinforced iron plates before we make a reinforced iron plates factory. Why are you red? Do you not have a recipe? There you go, buddy. We need to get over to that hill. But there's foliage blocking the way. I need my chainsaw. And a stack of this. Oh, my chainsaw's in my hand. I gotta have a second spot already. I know it's not pretty, we're not getting a lot of material right now, but we're going to be holding on to this factory build like this until we can get coal power going. Then we can make bigger factories for all of these, and we're gonna kind of scrap them. That's kind of the idea right now. I could add that limestone to it, but like it's not really that worth it right now. Yeah, it's gonna cut through the rock. Okay. There's more limestone over there, which is why we need to go up the hill. Actually, we really don't. I heard that. I think there's spitters inside those woods right there, so we're just gonna avoid those guys. I think I'm just gonna build a foundations over to the side of the hill over here, and then put a conveyor lift on it. That way it kind of adds some diversity. We kind of just have straight lines in my miners right now. And it's right there. That's where we need to get to. Hoping we have enough limestone to get foundation to it. If we have to back up a little bit. That's right, I did lower those. If we have to go back a little bit to be able to get some more limestone to make our conveyor poles, we can do that. Oh, you're back. That's cool. And chop you all down. Should I go ahead and deal with this guy? Where are you? Oh my god, Jesus. Honestly, didn't see him for a second. He must have just been rolling out of my range the entire time. Is there another one? There's another one. What? Cave here, and we know it's down in caves. Oh, there's my soda. I swear if I see any signs of what I think's down here, we're getting the hell out. God damn it. God, I hate them. Stop mewing, you're dead. So that is arachnophobia mode. I don't really have arachnophobia, but I hate the spiders in this game. And honestly, the cats are more terrifying than the spiders in the game. Quite honestly. I gotta run up there. I'm not about to build a ramp, because then I'm just gonna have to deconstruct it and reconstruct it to get down. Nope, I'm just gonna run. I swear if that boar is respawned up here again, I'm gonna be a little upset. Okay, didn't get as high as we wanted it to, but that's alright. I'm gonna do this preemptively, but I think it's gonna be too high to get a miner on it. And we can test it with this. Production, miner. Yeah, this is too high. Let me see, foundations, 8x2. And we're going to put a 8x1 on top of this. So this should be fine. That rock's clipping, so we're just gonna get rid of that one. Miner mark 1, perfect. I'm gonna send it that way. What? I heard it make the effect. I don't know where it did it though. Well, we might have just wasted some concrete because I have no idea where that went. 14 concrete left. I'm painfully aware that we don't have any power over here. We need to get more concrete to make power poles and conveyor poles, and then belt it back. It's kind of a long journey for the copper. It's alright. As you saw, we have plenty of biofuel right now. I don't know if it's enough to get us to coal. Probably gonna have to do another clearing run. And there's plenty of foliage in there with wood. And wood gives a bunch of it. It's just a lot of work. Everything should be running now, so we're using 168. This is burning through still about 3 per minute. And it's still 4 per minute. Let's see if that changes. It does not. Okay, good. So we have plenty. Production is 49 right now. Okay, so we're consuming about 45. Our max is 168. This is also counting all of those and everything over here. And our capacity is still 340, so we still are fine on the max consumption. So I'm going to spike up a little bit when I add the miner, but I don't think miners actually consume that much power. Oh yeah, this is a nice site. I really wish we had more concrete, but that's fine. Let's for screws, wire, and cable. So that's all fine. Seeing this production going is good enough for me. Oh yes, precious iron plates. I don't have to handcraft you anymore. How much is already in you? That's good stuff. I know most of that I handcrafted, but that's still good stuff. I'm gonna take those because I need the belt. That's not a lot of concrete at all. 10 per minute. Ugh. I don't know why I came over here. There's nothing I need over there. How am I doing? I have 187 iron rods, but it's fine. It should be plenty. Let's see, you have an extra on you. Grab you, bring you to here. Yeah. And you're going to go to here. And this is where we're going to disconnect the power line. So that way we can make sure we belt everything up before we connect the power, because then we're not just wasting power and letting the copper build up. We don't need the copper to build up. And I calculated it. We need like 300 reinforced iron plates just to get the screws belted. And I know we're going to need reinforced iron plates to set up reinforced iron plates and rotors. So I calculated probably about 500 reinforced iron plates that we're going to need. It's too long, really. I like getting it on the corners, though. It's bothersome. Waste material. It's fine. All temporary right now until we get coal. I thought I could do it, but it wasn't looking right anyway I was doing it, so it's just going to be easier for me to go up. Ooh, this is very high foundation. Now we're good. And let's get you there. Put you on there. Okay, that's good. Ooh, okay. We're good. So it's powered, kind of. We just need to connect the power poles down below, or back at the factory, whatever. But it's all hooked up. So now we need to get the logistics out of the way. And the only thing I need to do when I get back, I'm pretty sure just set up a splitter in front of the smelters. I'm not really that worried about. It's pretty easy. Everything else should be set up on the copper build. This is the long stretch in the build. Some there's definitely spitters in here. You can hear them. And I want nothing to do with them right now. They can stay in the forest. Oops. take care of them now, they won't respawn because I got power lines here. Okay, and then splitter right here. Okay. There we go. That's going to make my max consumption up by 5. Okay, that's not too bad. And everything here is yellow, just waiting for the resources. Good. Good. Alright. Now we need to worry about making reinforced iron plates. Oh, so many iron rods. I love it. Let me go ahead and get these items put away. This is cable. Wire. Iron rods, we're actually going to be taking all of those to make into screws. Iron plates, I'm just going to hold on to what I have right now. I know it's not nearly enough, but we're going to make do. I'm not going to be making any more iron plates though. I'm just going to let the factory make it for me. It takes way too long to make iron plates. It's 3 tinks for iron ore to go to iron ingots, and it's also 3 tinks to make iron ingots into iron plates. Let's go ahead and send that off.
Milestone
Last one is
reached.
that.
Improved versions
really
of
not
conveyor
worried about.
belts and conveyor lift.
Thank you. So, let's go ahead and make a bunch of iron ingots. This is going to be the long part of the stream, is making these reinforced iron plates. If we can at least get the screw smelters turned on tonight, I think we'll be in a good spot. Also tomorrow I'm going to be working on the editing the YouTube exclusive series, so hoping that'll get out here soon. And depending on if we get that done in time, if I get both episodes done and complete tomorrow, I'll go ahead and post them to YouTube. I still need to figure out, Sundays are my recording days. We don't upload anything Fridays, so we'll probably upload it Fridays. And I'll have the next 2 weeks already set up for that. And if I can get both those videos done tomorrow, then Monday we could probably do a double stream because I'm not going to be working Monday. But if I don't get both videos done, I'll probably be more focused on finishing the edits, and then maybe I'll still do an earlier stream. If not, it is what it is. We'll just do a single stream that day. We normally stream at night anyways. I really do want to get through this list. This list is a very long list. A very long list of things that I feel like we need to get done, and it includes setting up our coal generators and setting up some factories after that. And as it gets further down, it just gets more generic. Like create coal generators. We're going to try to do 4 whole setups if possible, because each one is 300, so that'll be 3 times 4 is about 1200 power. That'll set us up for a little while, hopefully until we get to oil, but we have to set up more coal generators. I'm not that worried about it. And then after we set up the coal generators, we'll set up steel pipes and steel beams factory. After we do that, we'll set up new factory areas for our basic materials, probably running on Mark III belts. And then we can recreate the area we're in now, where our hub's at, into more of a storage area instead of a starter factory. We're going to start off with several small factories and work towards our mega base that way. After we get our starter area set up as a storage area, we're going to go around and create our other factory builds, because we're going to get more materials as we're going through. Probably the first one we'll do with that is the next base elevator upgrades. And then we need to figure out getting our materials back to the storage area. I don't remember if trains are available at that time. I think they're available in the second space elevator upgrade. So probably just have to bus our materials back. And then we got exploring to do. Get hard drives and power shards, so on and so forth. So it's a very long list, and we're not going to get through it all today. I just want to get our screws turned on today. That is my whole goal. And this is hopefully the last time I need to handcraft iron ore and iron ingots to make iron rods, hopefully. So I know we need a lot of screws. We're making 500 reinforced iron plates. That's 500 times 12. 6,000 screws total. And already in our inventory we can make 3,000. God, I hope my math is right with that. Unfortunately, with this, you can't just type in how many reinforced iron plates we want. We have to hand click them, and I'm not about to hand click that 500 times. And I know we have like 9 in our storage area, or our storage container on the hub. It's nice, but it's just extra at this point. I'm still gonna get that 500. I'm gonna go ahead and make this concrete because that's gonna be pretty easy. And I can get rid of some extra material. Even though it's really not get rid of it. It's still taking up a slot. And I apologize for the late start in the stream. Ashley had a work event tonight that I was invited to, and it was the first time I got to meet her co-workers. So we were there, got to meet them. We stayed a little bit longer than expected. And we're here. I don't want to talk about her work too much since it's her work, but overall, nice people. But came back here, got ready to stream, and then we started streaming. So it is what it is. Just an hour late. Probably just go a little bit longer tonight to make up for it. That's a lot of screws. Hopefully we can get to that 6,000. Once I see 6,000 here, I will stop making iron rods. I'll probably finish making iron rods, or I'll make iron plates for the rest of them. It really doesn't matter. It's probably going to be more helpful to make the iron plates since we're going for reinforced iron plates. I already have 20. Really, we just need to see 5980. And then we should have enough. That's going to be close. I think we're fine. Or maybe not fine. We're not gonna have enough. Ugh. Time to make a bunch of screws. I have a genius idea. So these first 3 go to the storage container. The rest of them go to the awesome sink. I'm gonna let these automate and help me out with the screws. That way I'm not hand making all these. And since we're doing it this way, I really don't care if it's a little bit oversaturated. It'll all get there eventually. And this way I can kind of clear out my inventory a little bit with all this clutter. Oh, that's that. Let's do leaves first, then we'll do wood, and then we'll just make this all biofuel. And that's gonna go down even. Cool. I love it when it does that. Also, Thankmas event, Thankmas charity stream is coming up. We'll probably do a week again where all the proceeds from that week will go to charity. However, there will probably be one night where we're dedicated to fully pushing the charity stream, and that night we'll have challenges available, hopefully, which we do already have set up. There's an exclamation mark. I think it's exclamation mark challenges. No. Charity. That's not it. Which part? Commands. There's the list of all my commands. No, that doesn't help. Why does that go to stream elements? That's weird. Let me just look it up on Streamlabs real quick. Oh, that's done. Robots, commands. Oh, it is exclamation mark challenge. I did challenges. It's just challenge. Take the S off. It has a bunch of challenge type stuff for me to do on stream. So if you really want to give me some hard tasks to do, there's that exclamation mark challenge. And let me get this solid biofuel. Ooh, we're starting to make that stuff now. Nice. And you go up there. I think my reinforced iron plates were over here. Yeah, we got 9 in there. Woo. Using a lot of power. How's my generators doing? Still doing good. We've only burned through about 20. That looks nice. Wait. No. Get out of there. I forgot that was bust like that. Alright, well, we got some screws going to the awesome sink. We're gonna start to build up points there. And try to save as much as I can. Well, we didn't even make enough to make a ticket, but that's alright. As long as I don't get rid of my belts, we're fine. I can rebelt this. This has to be Mark II anyways. So I'll just probably leave it unbelted. Nope, not, Didn't mean to get rid of the power pole. There we go. I know it still has some screws in the splitter, so we're going to send it to there to hopefully get all those screws out. Jesus. And we'll go ahead and that's going to be 40, so this is fine. It's this one and then these. That way you can take down, because those need to be marked too. Alright, now we have, that was a lot of screws that we almost wasted. Okay, but we have 16 reinforced iron plates. Ooh, stackable conveyor belts, that's handy. And we can't afford that. Let me just see where I can afford it, that way it gives it some sort of speed boost. And with 3, I doubt we'll have any more available. Maybe on a, like a corner up here. I doubt it though. Yeah, no. No shot. Alright, well, we got a bunch of screws being made now. That was almost a waste. How many? Ooh, nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. Ooh, we're making a lot of those. I'm so happy. I'm actually surprised. Oh no, it is set up for 30 per minute, so this is fine. I was thinking that this would probably get oversaturated, but no, that's only producing 30 per minute, which is why we set this at 30 per minute. So we're fine. No worries. Why did I bring those back here? And we'll go ahead and restock these. And then whatever I have left over, I'll probably just get make. This isn't a lot actually. That's fully, that's full, and that's full. Okay. So we will have to hand make just a few of these. Probably should have grabbed all my screws available. That way we can start hand making some reinforced iron plates and start upgrading the screw line. That way we'll get more screws in the storage container and so on and so forth. I don't need to keep going with this. Probably the first thing we do once we get the screw smelters back on is probably make the reinforced iron plates factory. So don't have to do this hand making anymore. And then we'll set up probably a rotors factory, and we'll just use those two to run the smart plating for a little while, and then we'll bust it back over to the storage containers. I mean, I already know that we could overclock the rotors and the reinforced iron plates to make 6 of each, and then we'd have 3 assemblers set up to run smart plating to a storage container. So I know we need a lot. So I'm pretty sure we need smart plating for the next set, and at that point we'll be on coal anyways. So we can probably just make a smart plating, well, whatever it is we can use to make it. I'm pretty sure smart plating is one of the things we need. That's Mark 2. That's Mark 2. Oh, we're down to 8. We're not going to make any more. I'm pretty sure everything else will be like, oh, that's 12, but it's 26. Next one's going to be 26, probably. Nope, 13. And 26. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take all of these. Actually, you know what I can do? So I'm not wasting time running back and forth. We have plenty of iron rods over there. I can hand make some iron rods here. It'll keep making them, and I can bring it over here. I'm still going to be getting the screws for a while. Yeah, I'll have to run back through to upgrade my belts, but so what? I'm about to make 60. That should probably be enough. No, it's probably not going to be enough. But it'll get me close to upgrading 1 full belt. At least get the screws from the first smelter, the one that's going to be putting the screws in the storage container. It'll at least get me that belt. At least if I can get that belt, then I can turn that smelter on. It'll start automating the screws to go into the storage container. Then I can work on reinforced iron plates to get the next belt set up. We can turn that smelter on, so it can be a 2-step process. Man, we're gonna have over 80. We have about 86. Not about, we're gonna have 86 reinforced iron plates. I like that. $120 screws per minute. It's gonna be handy. And 86 reinforced iron plates. Now let me go back to the beginning. I don't want to accidentally miss anything and mess up the entire thing, so if I go back to the beginning, I know we're good. So we got 40, so this is Mark 1. All these coming from the constructors can be Mark 1 because it's going to be 40 per minute. 80 is going to be here because it's going to be those two, so it's Mark 2. Mark 2. Where can I upgrade you? Right there. just shy by 1 belt. We have 11. We need 26. We really don't need 15 more. And there's 17. And then once we get this set up, we'll go back, we'll take the iron rods out of those 3 constructors. Good. Take the iron rods out of those 3 constructors, turn the smelter on, and then it'll automate and there won't be any oversaturated stuff. So it'll be on its own system. And then we can hand make some screws as well. Alright, that's all set up. We'll use the iron rods that I already have in those smelters to hand make some screws. So that way this line can build up a little bit. And let me take it from the iron rods constructors first, otherwise it's going to go back into it. And I'll go ahead and let the belts kind of go through. That way I can make sure there's no oversaturation. Once I see that these constructors stop working, I'll turn the smelters on. We got a lot of them. We got 15. Most of it's going to go into this one first. Oh, 3 left. Oh, nope, there's 4. And no more's coming through here. And I think that's it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. Don't need to be making 15 there. You don't need to be making 25. Alright, those are all off. Oh my god. You got built up on screws. Big time. Because it was all bad logistics. Okay, there we go. I hate that it's $4.99. Give me that one. There we go. Make sure all these are flowing through. Okay, we're good. We're good. No buildup. Alright, time to turn on 1 smelter. Please tell me you're powered. Oh, my lord. There we go. Now you can start to build up. And it's going to be oversaturated until I can turn that other smelter on. Which is fine. I knew that was going to happen. And once all these screws go into the storage container, I'll go ahead and grab those and use them to make reinforced iron plates. Then the next screws that come in are going to be the automated screws, so I can see how much it's going to automate after we turned it on. By the time we get the reinforced iron plates built available to us. In these lines, I was going to go ahead and awesome sync all the excess, but we don't have smart splitters. I mean, I could easily just put a splitter on after they get full and have it go into the awesome sync, But if we ever need to come by and grab materials, it keeps splitting them so the storage containers won't get full as fast anymore. I'm fine with them getting oversaturated and fully built up. Doesn't matter to me. I doubt we'll ever actually get there because it's producing at such a low rate. But we will get the awesome things going eventually. 130? Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, I said I was going to make screws. Let me make screws first. So this is the extra iron rods that I was going to use for screws anyways. We might not even need to make any more reinforced iron plates after this. It'd be nice because then we can get the screw smelter set up and maybe get the reinforced iron plates factory set up and then built into miners and powered on. I'm probably still going to run belts to storage containers for those. And then once we get rotors set up, we'll set up systems for the smart plating. At least like 3 assemblers, like I said. I'm not worried about that at all. Actually, hang on. Gotta look at my guide real quick. I'm already planning on making 15 reinforced iron plates per minute and then 10 rotors per minute. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Nice to see ya. The Satisfactory. Yeah. Working on reinforced iron plates right now to set up reinforced iron plates build. We need those assemblers. So I'm just making a bunch of screws to make a bunch of reinforced iron plates so I don't have to worry about it for a little while. That's how it's going right now. It's a slow start, but at least I got power to my factory right now. Making stuff to make stuff that makes other stuff so you can make more stuff. Pretty much. I mean, if I break away from this, my factory's not doing too bad. I got 10 concrete per minute over there in that storage container. 40 iron plates per minute over here. 60 iron rods per minute here. 120 screws there. 60 wire there and 30 cable there. And all in all, it's not horrible. It's all pretty automated and extremely efficient. And there's no oversaturation at all in any of my lines. Why was there a pause there? I'm going to contribute that to the iron rods not fully saturating up to the last constructor yet, because it's on the manifold system. But yeah, this is what I got so far. I just turned the power on today and it's producing pretty well. How's power doing after all? Using about 100 megawatts, and I have 340 is my capacity. Thanks, man. I like making fully efficient builds. The only one that's not efficient right now is this line, That's because this smelter's not on, because I don't have the belt work set up for the second screw line. So once that's good, then it'll be fully efficient. 166 biofuel, 148. Alright. Still got some time for it to refuel. Go back up and make more stuff to make more stuff to make more stuff. Better than my monstrosity. Hey, you just started out. You're still learning some things, so I'll give you some credit there. I've been playing this game for a couple months now, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I got pretty good ideas, and I've kind of figured out how to make efficient builds, which is another reason why my last save file was a monstrosity, because it wasn't efficient at all. And I couldn't figure out how to make nuclear efficient. So here we are in a new build, trying to make with biofuel. I have plenty of extra biofuel because I've destroyed the environment here to make my foundations. No clipping. Go ahead and get the reinforced iron plates going, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be enough to get the second smelter on. And we're going to be using up even more fuel. But at least takes care of that oversaturation. But I didn't really want to talk about it too much in your stream, because I don't really like talking about my stream and other people's streams. It's kind of rude. You aren't destroying a planet's natural beauty and wonder, or even a stellar corporate industrial employee. Nope, not at all. I love destroying the environment. My good old trusty chainsaw. Beautiful. But I have a single goal for my save file. It's called Mega Factory, and what that entails is I'm going to be utilizing every single resource node on the planet to make materials. That is my goal. It's a very big goal. And if you think about it, I'm only using 5 resource nodes right now. 3 iron, 1 limestone, 1 copper to make this. I want to use all of the resource nodes on the entire map to make builds to go into to get my statues. I love that goal. Yeah, it's a lofty goal. It's a lot of work. It's going to require a lot of prep before I even get back to where I was beforehand. But I believe I can do it. I'm up for the challenge. And with me saying that, I'm not just going to be utilizing all the resource nodes. I'm going to be doing it as efficient as possible. Near 100% efficiency. That's a better word for it. So as you saw in my factory down below, it's all 100% efficient right now. What comes in goes out. There's no oversaturation. So for example, the iron resource nodes I'm using right now are all normal. That's what I want. I can give you advice on builds. I can do that. It gets more complicated the higher up you go, especially when you start using alternate recipes. But I can help with some build ideas if you want. So down below, I'm using normal resource nodes for iron. So that's 30 iron ore per minute. No, 60 iron ore per minute. So each resource node is going into 2 smelters at 30 per minute. The iron plates needs 30 iron ingots per minute, and it's outputting 20, so that's how I'm getting 40 iron plates per minute. The iron rods needs 15 per minute to make 15 per minute, so I have 4 constructors down below attached to 2 smelters to be making 60 per minute. And then the screws, same thing, 2 smelters going into 4 constructors to make 60 iron rods per minute, but it only needs 10 iron rods per minute to make 40 screws per minute. So I have 6 constructors down there to make 240 screws per minute. And the limestone is impure, so it's only making 30 per minute, which gives me 10 limestone per minute. And copper is normal, so that's going into 2 smelters, both at 30 per minute. Each going into 2 constructors to make wire, which needs 15 per minute to make 30 per minute. And then the wire, 2 of those constructors is just sending wire to my storage container, so that's 60 per minute. And the other 2 is going into cable to make 30 per minute. Fully efficient right now. We're on a good track. And I just said a lot of numbers and probably confused a lot of people, but it's efficient. It's a good thing I'm a numbers guy, otherwise I wouldn't understand this at all. Got 2 extra screws. Ooh, that's a beautiful sight to see. I had no screws in here before I started working on those reinforced iron plates. Now I think we can get the belt work set up down here. Then we can turn on the second smelter for my screws so I can start getting some tickets. Sweet. And that'll do it. And we can go ahead and get the second screw line set up. And that'll give us just a little bit more screws. This line is going to get saturated before... Not saturated, it's going to build up more than the second line, which is fine. That's what I want. I want the storage container to get full first. Yeah, iron rods are still building up here. And when I add 3 more constructors going into it, it's definitely going to get full. Right. 2 more lines. So let's go ahead and turn on this bad boy. You're fully saturated. I knew that was going to happen. That's right. I'll start to... Oh, if it doesn't wear down, that's fine as well. more iron rods per minute. Oh, I should probably belt this. Otherwise that would not do anything. I want to wait. I want to see these turn on. Those are going. How did this one go? You're bolted, right? Yeah, you're belted. Okay. And it's going. Each one is making screws. It's going to be slow. These ones are going to barely get any, but that's alright. We need more for the storage container first before we get them in the awesome sink. That was my main goal for tonight, is to get these screw smelters turned on. Now we need to worry about making builds for reinforced iron plates and rotors. We got 69 extra reinforced iron plates right now. Let me grab my handy little notebook here. So I've calculated it. We need 3 assemblers, 5, 11, 14 constructors, and 7 smelters. That's the materials we need. We have just enough reinforced iron plates for that. I'm probably going to need just a little bit more to worry about the belting process for the screws. But we have enough iron plates in inventory to worry about that. Or iron rods. My iron plates are looking pretty low. It's alright. Let's get the basic layout first, then we can worry about iron plates. And then we'll cables and wire, which is back in my storage container that we just left. Alright, let's head that way anyways. And we can pick up some extra iron plates then. Look at you, completing your main goal after only an hour and 26 minutes. Yeah, hour and 26 minutes just to turn on these 2 lines of screws that I already had the constructors set up for. Took an hour and a half to do that. So slow. But I don't have to worry about hand making a lot anymore. It's all going to be automated. It's beautiful. Ooh. That's pretty. Thank you. And yes. Build up my beauties. And iron plates. This is probably going to be almost full. Never mind. Not even close. Let's take 4. That should give us plenty. Okay. Now to worry about reinforced iron plates. So I'm probably going to build right over here. We need 7 smelters. We got some resource nodes right up there. I think it's just 2 of them. I'm pretty sure they're impure. Yep, 2 impure, so that's a total of 60 right here. We're gonna need a lot more than that. And would you look at that? A lot more. Total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know all these are impure. To be fair, I spent 6 hours figuring out how to maximize a Mark II miner to make screws. Yeah, that happens. Did you power shard those Mark II miners? Because if you did, that adds even more complications. Was trial and error? Yep. Yeah. Those are hard days. Very hard days. Like for this reinforced iron plates build, it's probably gonna be trial and error for a little bit because I need to figure out what I'm doing. Like I know I need 7 smelters. Start there. 2, 3. I'm probably not. Oh. I know I'm gonna have to adjust this. I didn't, just the stock mark 2. Okay. Well, at least you didn't have to overcomplicate of power shards. I'll give you that. And I know I'm gonna have to disassemble this because I need to set up my constructors now for iron rods, iron plates. So I'll just do iron plates over here. We need 5 for iron plates. And we'll have a surplus of 10 so we can underclock 1 to be 50%. Constructors, line you up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be simple. Straight in. Iron plates, and we're gonna set this to be 10 per minute. The rest of them can be normal. Set U for iron ingots. You type there. I had no clue. I was using the slider like a fool. I was using the slider for the longest time. You can type here to set it to 15, or you can type this to be at 50%. And if you use power shards, then you can obviously do the same thing, like 150, 120, whatever. You can set it for however much you want. I'm pretty sure you can do like 25.5. We'll set it at 85%. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm giving you some help. Alright, we need 3 more constructors for iron rods. I don't actually need to readjust these. This is going to give me a surplus of 20. So I just set each of these at 75%. Nope, that was for screws. These can stay at 100%. The screws I'm gonna have a surplus of, and that I need to set at 75%. Well, I guess I can set this one. No, we'll set this one to be at 50%, so just go straight in. So we only need 45. A splitter we can place here, and gotta make it clean, which I need 1 concrete for. I should probably grab a stack of concrete in case I need more, and I'm probably going to need more. I'm not gonna have a lot of concrete because I only have 10 per minute, so this is going to be very slow to yeah, get full. 10 per minute. It's going to take 50 minutes just to get 1 full stack. So in the time that I've been live, we would almost have 2 full stacks if I had my power on when I went live. Very slow. Alright, now to make this super clean, bring this, line it up, adjust it, move it by 2. And then you have 90 degrees. Alright, that's these set up. I need 6 constructors for screws. You 3 are for iron rods and plates, so then we get a merger here. How many iron plates per minute am I making? 20, 40, 60, 80. That would be 100, but we reduced one by 50%, so 90 total. Alright, so we're gonna need Mark II towards the end. Why did I do that one? I just realized that was an awful idea. It's fine. We'll make do. But we can do Mark II belts. And this is the last one, so I was gonna say we can adjust it. Did I do that right? Did that one right. It's all these I did wrong. Oops. So I need the output to go that way. Let's go ahead and get a clean line. This is 10. Add in 20 from there to make 30, 50, and here's where we're going to need Mark II. Alright, and then we need 6 constructors set up for screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Screws, we're going to set it to 75%. Here's another useful trick. You can Control V or Control C to copy. Control V and it'll save your clock speeds. So you don't have to manually adjust every single one. I didn't know if you know that or not. Especially when you're making a lot of constructors. I'm gonna take it you probably didn't know. Well, now you know. If you ever make a lot, you can do that, and it saves you a bunch of time. I just had to look over and I saw that sad face. We need these to go that way. So right there. There. And we need you to go that way. And a splitter system. Oh, you're too close. Scheiße. Get rid of these 5. Grab this. Don't let me fall. Okay. I need to go a little bit further out, but that's alright. Still gives me enough room to set up a line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're blowing my fucking mind over here, man. Oh, wait, sorry. I don't know your language policy in the channel. I'm a potty mouth. That's fine. I don't care. Fuck it. I used to be PG-13, but I kept swearing accidentally in the stream, so I just said screw it, we're going R. So you're good, no worries. Set up this merger system again. I could have kept this. I don't know why I got rid of it. 1, 2, and this would be 3 going that way. Now a splitter system. That's it there, and now it just needs to go down the line. I actually don't need you there. Hell yeah, brother. And there we go. Now we just need to belt it up. Total here is going to be 45, so we can use Mark 1 belts. All the way through. But the screws are definitely going to need Mark 2 belts on this. I'm going to need to set up 2 lines like I have at my other one. These are all set up at 75%. 75% means actually 30 each. That makes it really easy. It's going to be 30, 60, 90, 120, and 60. I think that's fine. Yeah, because I think we need 60 screws per minute going into the constructors, or not the constructors, assemblers. So I got the iron plates coming out here. And one of these is going to have to be an elevated system. I got another trick for you. So let me get it set up real quick. I think I can set up my assemblers here. Okay. Assemblers. It'll help you out a lot when you're working on assemblers and manufacturers and all that crap. You there, there, and there. Okay, so reinforced iron plates. These all set up. Alright, and this is probably going to blow your fucking mind again. But get this lined up with the input, back it up. I believe it's 2, maybe 3, probably 3. Back it up 3, stack them 3 high, get rid of that shit. Set up a lift. And it just snaps to it. And then you can just not a merger. I need a splitter. I hate that. Is ready, and now you can have clean lines going all the way through. You don't have to worry about overlapping lines. Then I can do the same thing here. So then I'm going to set this one to be facing input over here, because this is going to be my 60 or my 120. I love the weird setup with nonsense physics in this game. Alright, man, I wasn't sure. Just a useful trick if you're wanting the clean builds. Some people like the clean builds. Alright, This needs how many iron plates per minute? 30. So that means we have 90. So that's down to 60, which is Mark 1 belt. It's perfect for that. And we don't even need that. We just need to belt this. I want to do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm calling it now. Don't normally do builds like this. I don't even know if this is going to work. It does not work. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Alright, never mind. Not going to do something crazy then. Yeah, that's fantastic. I wouldn't have thought of it. Yeah, it's very handy if you want to do clean builds. And I probably should have done the iron plates above. I got 2 lines of screws coming in, but that's alright. I'll make do. And I should have gotten the splitter set up first. It's so nice because it just snaps and you don't have to waste any more iron plates or whatever you're using. Okay, so iron plates are set up. Screws I just need to belt over. Yeah, okay. So let me get mergers. There. It's gonna be my 120 line. Three. And over here, I'll set up my 60 line. Wait, it's not even 120. No, it still is 120. Okay, never mind. That's 4. And it's 30, 60, so here's where we need to set up Mark 2. Not the lift. I need to run and make some more reinforced iron plates to finish this belting line. This one I can go ahead and just get set up. And I need to raise you first. Lift. Drag you over here. Are you going to be... Okay, you're fine. Stackable conveyor poles. And you're going to go to here, I presume. Might have to be one more over. Pretty sure right there. Okay, let's supply Mark 1 belt. Clean 90 degrees. Clean 90 degrees. Wait, this is mark 1. See, trial and error still. There's that. I need to go make some more reinforced iron plates real quick. At least with me getting this done, I won't have to worry about making any more reinforced iron plates. It'll just make a bunch on its own. Then I just have to set up rotors somehow. It's about to get very messy. So I need to belt a bunch of iron ore over. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to need like 4 miners because it's all impure iron nodes over there. But we'll worry about rotors tomorrow night. Oops. Let's try 20. Let's see how much 20 is going to give us. I know we need 4 at least for the lift, and then we have to belt all the way over to the assemblers. We might not have enough, but I'm gonna guess that we do. I very hope maybe we can calculate how many more we need. Yeah, 21. Mark II lift. Okay, so it's going to be here. Maybe. Let me just see how that looks with Mark 1 belt. No. Let me go one more over. Mark 2 belt. That took 12 right there. Is this where I need you to be nice and clean? Nope. Alright. Dismantle that. Let's try this again. Oh my lord. I want you clean. There we go. This should be clean. It is clean. We need 7 more reinforced iron plates. I don't like this little bit of spaghetti, but I can't do anything about that. I'm not moving my assemblers or constructors because I don't have the room for it. At least 90 degrees, I'll accept that. Alright, now we can get this done, and then we just have to worry about making our miners and belting them over. I don't even know how much ore we need. And there we go. I should probably set the recipes on these. And they are. Cool. Now we have to worry about power and all these too. Oh boy. I haven't checked my power in a little bit either. That could be a problem. Alright, so we got 30, 60, 90, 120. Ooh. Skip that for now. Both those combined is 30, so 150, 180 iron ore per minute. That's the total amount we need. 180. Pretty sure that means we need 6 of these. We need these 2 and these 4. We need 6 total. Miners. And I only see 5 of my little portable miners over there. Well, it's about to be fun, isn't it? And with its foundations built up. Oh, this is about to get very spaghetti. Yeah, let's go down here. Go ahead and grab these. There we go. Yep, we got 5, so we need to make 1 more portable miner. Hi, Mr. Bean. Alright, so we need... Nope, not smelters. Need 6 miners. Oh, cool. All we're missing is the portable miner. I want to see how I'm doing on my tickets real quick. That's not too bad. We got 3. It's a good start for just getting it started today. And it's not buying anything yet. How you guys doing? 77, I should probably restock those. This might be handy. Go back for those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right, let's go restock our biofuel real quick. Running out of power as we're working on reinforcement plates. Probably not going to have enough power available to set up rotors and smart plating. We're probably going to have to go out and harvest some more of the world. Go. Ah. Need more concrete. I definitely don't have enough concrete to set up all my foundations I know I'm gonna need. Let's go ahead and grab all the concrete we have available, because it's probably just gonna be one stack, maybe part of a second stack. Almost one stack. Okay. Maybe we can at least get the foundation set up in the miner's place, and then next time we can worry about powering it up later. You guys are going to be the last ones to get some power, so just go ahead and fill you up, because you're not going to do anything with it right now. Not you. Alright, so if you're going to be accepting right there. I don't like that. It looks like you're a part of that. Away from clipping me. Oh, I see clipping. That's where we need to raise you. Foundations. Clipping here is fine. I'm just going to be covering these. Then I can cover them with Mark 1 miners, Mark 1 foundations. 8x1 foundations. There we go. Actually, there. Miners set up on here. Beautiful. It's 180, so I need a stack of 60. Which can be these, and a stack of 120, which is probably going to be down below. So do that, and then make a set up a merger here to send it that way. Okay, it's right there. So it's probably going to need to be over here instead. And then we can just come down here. And now it stays all on the same grid. That's going to be too tall, maybe. I don't even know where that foundation went. Oh! It works, apparently. It's much easier then. Let's see if it works for the rest of them, though. Again, don't know where that one went, but okay. How? Keep setting foundations somewhere below the earth, and I don't know how. Okay, no, you attached. You attached. Don't do this to me now. God damn it. I had a feeling I was gonna have to do smaller ones. Did I just hear a boar? Oh no, it's Mr. Bean. Okay, we're good. Foundations to that. Not that one. Eclipse. And this side, no, will be fine. I just have to see if any of these will clip through the foundations, and if they do, then I'll have to put an 8x1 on top. Like that. Okay, so we're going to have to put an 8x1 on top. It's not the worst thing to do. One right on top. These were all still attached, so I'm not worried about that. Attached, and that's still pushing. Okay. Okay, apparently I sent it below the earth again. Or below the ground. This is not it. Beautiful. Alright. Time to set up these miners. 2, 3, and why? Maybe I can cheat it. I can cheat it. Okay, apparently I can't cheat it facing this way though. You're fine to go at a diagonal though. That works. I just got it all set up on the same area then. We're gonna have you. Send it that way. I'm gonna change you so you're facing the other way. That's right. Not too worried about the miners facing correctly. There. There. Alright. Well, I at least got those set up. Unfortunately, I am out of time. So I have to worry about belting all these and getting the reinforced iron plates set up next time. That's definitely going to be interesting because it's going to be 4 that I'm going to have to try to merge into 1. So I'll probably just set up a merger on 2. And then a merger on 2, and then a merger to combine it all. So I'm going to need 3 mergers there. And next a merger up there. So that's going to be the plan. I'm just going to have to remember to do that next time. I'm almost out of concrete again. I have 18 concrete left. I'm going to have to set up power to everything and get the output belted to that storage container. Rotors is going to be this one. So let's get back to home base. Go ahead and save you.